This is the next segment. This is going across Erie. And right there's a place that needs to be ground. This looks like where they put in a new section of sidewalk not too long ago, but I don't know why they brought it up that high. That's at the corner of Erie and Mill, east side of the street, going south. This is really a jewel here. See the shaking? That's because of that. I don't think any amount of grinding there is going to get that down to the level. Probably needs to at least replace that section of sidewalk. And that is probably 20 yards south of Erie and Mill on the east side of the street. And you might look just south of there. Oh my gosh, somebody should pick up that cigarette butt, huh? Anyway, between the skinny part of the sidewalk and the wide part of the sidewalk, many of those skinny ones are raised up and they need to be ground. And now we're coming up on some neighbors. How are you folks doing? Oh, here's a place right here. Skateboarders beware, bicyclists beware, wheelchairs beware, walking beware. That's another place where it looks like they'd put in a new section of sidewalk, and I don't know, maybe it's just raised up. And I don't know, it looks almost too high to be ground. It almost looks like it needs a new section, and that's just north of Fairmont and Mill. We're coming up on the corner of Fairmont and Mill. Here's a broken section of sidewalk right there. Looks like it needs to be replaced. Another section looks like it needs to be replaced. And I think this is when Toby and Adam were driving a golf ball, put another divot in the concrete. Now this is the wild ride here. See the big tree right here? Evidently that tree raised the sidewalk on the right in this picture, and that's just north of Geneva. And then when they put the little skinny sidewalk in, I don't know. Tell me how that could happen, but it did. And I think the only way to do is probably replace the sidewalk from about here back where well, maybe that's a jump ramp for somebody on a skateboard. Who knows? Maybe that's somebody had a wild idea. Anyway, you know what you got to do about that. If somebody comes down here, and we have people here that where I live that have only the sight of one eye, which means they have no depth perception, and that to them coming up on that would not look that bad. So they might be where I am, one wheel up and one wheel down, and I'm going to go slow here because I don't want to dump myself. But you see it tilts over. And that brings us down to Geneva. There's a section right there just north of Geneva that needs to be ground. now. My power chair is trying to turn across the street in the middle of the block, and I can't let it do that. But that's because the jack-in-the-box is there, and this has a magnet for the jack-in-the-box. Here's a place that needs to replace that section right there. And that's right next to the Kyoto Bowl. Wow, can you smell that coffee? I think that's from Dutch Brothers or somebody. Oh my, you guys been golfing again, huh? Right there's another one. It's, well, to orient you, there's the Breakmasters and the bus stop and the 70, whatever that's for. And guys, that's about it. Have a good day. I'll post these as soon as I can for you. Mill Avenue in Southern.